Hello friends, today we are going to learn the degrees of comparison part 2. Okay, get ready for the class. See how to change the degrees. In the last class, degree of comparison part 1, we learned about the rule number 1, where one is compared with other. So, when one is compared with other, we make positive degree into comparative and comparative into positive. There superlative degree is not used, but here according to rule number 2, if one is compared with more than one, we use all three degrees, that is positive, comparative and superlative. Have you got it? See, when one is compared with more than one or many, in case we use all three degrees. That means we use a superlative degree in it. But when one is compared with other, means two objects or two persons are compared, we make a use of positive and comparative degree, where superlative degree is not used. But here according to rule number 2, when one is compared with more than one or one is compared with many, we use a superlative degree. See, here we have one example, let us we discuss it later. Before we know how to make positive and comparative degree from superlative degree. When a sentence is in a superlative, a sentence is written with the and adjective added with est. This is called a superlative degree. When we find a sentence with a superlative degree, we can change it into comparative or positive. So, while making such changes, there are some rules. We need to follow them to make changes while making positive and comparative degree from superlative. See, what is the first rule? Changing superlative into comparative, write straight sentence as it is given. That means, while transforming a superlative degree into comparative, there is no need to change the places of objects. You can write a sentence as it is, but you need to do one change, that is adjective is added with er. You can see here rule number 2, where it is written adjective is added with er and then and any other. Means while making comparative, we add a word any other. Have you got it? What is after adding er than, we need to use a word that is any other. Okay? See, when it is more plus adjective and then, you can add after more plus adjective than and any other while making a comparative degree. But when we make a positive degree of a comparative or a superlative degree, we begin a sentence with no other. Here you can see a word no other. So, while making a positive degree from a superlative or from a comparative degree, we start a sentence with the words no other, and then adjective is written in a as form. So, adjective is written in between as. Have you understood it? See, what is the changes? While performing comparative from superlative, we add any other. What is any other? And while making positive degree, we begin the sentence with no other, and adjective is written like in as form. So, that we do while making positive and comparative degree. Now, let it know in detail with the example. See here, Ashok is the greatest of all the emperor. You can see the word the and greatest, means est is added to the word adjective, the plus est. Therefore, this sentence is considered as a superlative degree example. Now, you can make a comparative of this. While making comparative, greatest is in comparative degree, it is greater. After we use than, and next we add any other to the sentence while making comparative. So, now you can see the comparative of Ashok is the greatest of all the emperors, is Ashok is greater than any other emperors. While making positive, we begin a sentence with the words no other. So, instead of any other, you can see here we have written a word any other. So, instead of any other, emperors, we use no other emperor, means the second comparative object is taken first. After we write adjective in a as form. So, our positive sentence is no other emperor is as great as Ashok. So, remember the change while making positive from a comparative degree. What we have done here? See, what we have used first? No other instead of any other, and then the second comparative object, that is emperor. Okay. Then verb and adjective is written greater. The adjective in the comparative is greater, but in superlative, but in positive it is great. So, as is adjective is written in between as, and then the first comparative object, that is Ashok. So, our sentence is no other emperor is as great as Ashok. So, we have left one more example here. So, let me tell you. Here you can see the example is Lata Mangeshkar is the best singer in India. What is the best? By this word the best, the adjective is written in its superlative degree form, the best. The positive degree of the word best is good, comparative is better, and superlative best. So, because of that word best, we have understood that this is a superlative degree. A superlative degree can change into comparative and positive. So, while performing comparative, what we do that instead of best, we write better after than, and we add words any other. So, while making comparative, we add a word any other, and while performing positive degree, we start a sentence with no other. So, our positive sentence is no other singer in India. So, any other singer in India. So, any other turns into no other, and the second comparative object, that is singer, is taken first. No other singer in India is as good as. Then adjective is written in between as, and then the first comparative object, that is Lata Mangeshkar. So, see, while making comparative, the changes are best turns into better, and after than, and after any other. And in positive, we begin a sentence with no other, and then the second comparative object singer, and adjective is written in between as. So, this is a positive degree of Lata Mangeshkar is the best singer. Okay. Have you understood, friends? Okay. Now, see, here is rule number 3. We have learnt in rule number 2 that if one is compared with more than one, we use all 3 degrees, and while making comparative, we use any other, and in positive, we use no other. But if there is a word, see what is rule number 3, it is exceptional in superlative degree. You can see if there is the word one of the, what is one of the or some of the. In superlative degree, write most other in place of any other in comparative degree. What is it? If you find a word like one of the or some of the in superlative degree, so while making comparative, do one change, that in place of any other, take most other, and in place of no other, use very few while making a positive degree. Have you understood? See, the change is what? If there is one of the or some of the in the superlative degree, use most other in place of any other, or use very few in place of no other in positive degree. Here you can understand it better by this example. In superlative degree, the example is Mumbai is one of the largest city in India. So, you can see the word one of the largest city in India. While making comparative, instead of any other, use most other. So, your sentence is Mumbai is larger than most other city in India. You can use a word larger than most other. So, remember, instead of any other, we take a word most other, and instead of no other, see here, instead of no other, we use very few. Instead of no other, we use very few. Very few city in India is as large as, that the adjective is written in between as. So, very few city. The second comparative object is taken first while making positive from comparative or superlative. We use very few first, then second comparative object, and then adjective in between as. So, the example of positive degree is very few city in India is as large as Mumbai. Okay, friends? Did you understand? The change is only instead of any other, use most other, and instead of no other, use very few. But when it is one of the or some of the in the superlative degree. That is it here in the rule number 3. Now, See, forming regular, comparative and superlative. See, adjective plays a very important role in degrees, because we modify adjectives in its comparative form or superlative form while making a comparative degree or superlative degree. And you can see that sometime we add er or est to the adjective while making comparative and superlative degree, but sometime we use more before an adjective or most before an adjective in the superlative degree. So, it is using or adding er, est or more or most depends on syllable in the word. So, see, if a word is one syllabic, means there is a one syllable only in the word. In case we add er while making comparative, or we use est while making superlative. But when a word is a single having a one syllable. So, if it is one syllable word, syllable means a sound. If a word contains one sound, only one sound, it is called one syllable. If a word contains more than one sound, then it is two syllabic or three or more syllabic words. But when it has a one syllable, one sound, it is called one syllable. See, the words like tall, fat, big, sad, they are having one sound, and therefore, they are called one syllable words. And when it is one syllable word, while making comparative, we add er, and while making superlative, we add est. So, tall becomes taller in comparative and tallest in superlative. Fat becomes fatter in comparative and fattest in superlative. Big, bigger, biggest. Sad, sadder, saddest, when it is one syllabic word. So, here in this slide we learn what is a syllable. Okay. So, in the last slide I explained you what is syllable. Here we repeat again what is a syllable. A syllable is a part of word that contains sounds, means phonemes of a word. It usually has a vowel in it. Means a syllable is a part of a word. If a word contains more than one sound, then a one sound is a one part of a word. If it is having two sounds, then the word is called two syllabic word, means it has a two syllables. So, what is syllable? Syllable is a sound in the word. You can here in the second point there is an explanation of syllable. You can often find the syllable in a word if you notice when you open and close your mouth as you pronounce the word. Touch your chin as you say the word elephant. How many times did your chin drop? You probably pronounce the syllable like this, elephant, and your chin would have dropped 3 times. If you see, if your chin drops for 3 times, then this is called 3-syllabic word. So, elephant is a 3-syllabic word. So, this is a small experiment. When you pronounce a word, if you find your chin is dropping and how many times it drops, you can find syllable in the word. If your chin drops for 3 times, then it is 3-syllabic. If your chin drops for 2 times, then it is 2-syllabic word. So, here are some examples of syllables within words. See, in a word like, here your chin drops only once, therefore, it is called 1 syllable. In the word second, paper, here you have 2 sounds, first is pay and second is per. So, your chin drops twice, then it is called 2-syllabic words. In a word energy, word is pronounced like a, n, g. So, it has a 3-syllabic word. Calculator has 4 syllables. Communication has 5 syllables. Responsibility has 6 syllables. So, a word like responsibility has 6-syllabic word. So, syllables is a sound in a word. Okay. So, we learn this syllable because adjective, while making comparative and superlative, we add sometimes er and sometimes we write adjective, we write more, word like more in comparative degree before an adjective, because the word is having 2 or more than 2 syllables. So, we do not add er to such a word, therefore. So, syllable is important. So, when an adjective is having a 1 syllable, we can add er while making comparative and est while making superlative. See, now when it is a 2-syllabic word, when an adjective is a 2-syllabic word, we can add er, to adjective, or even we can write more before an adjective. So, sometimes we use er and sometimes we use we write the word preceding with more. Therefore, when it is 2-syllabic words, we have a choice either er or by preceding the adjective with more. So, you can see in example happy, and in a comparative it is happier, and in a superlative happiest, means happy. It is a 2-syllabic word, and we have added er when making comparative and est while making superlative. But the word like titled, this is written with a word more before an adjective. So, instead of it is a tilted. Instead of tilteder, we have added the word more tilted. So, it is not like tilteder. So, we added a word more tilted, and here in the superlative most tilted, tangled, and it is more tangled, and in superlative most tangled. But when a word is having 3 or more than 3 syllables, so in such words we add more before an adjective and most before an adjective in superlative degree. When a word is having 3 or more than 3 syllables. So, a word important becomes more important and most important. Expensive, more expensive, most expensive. So, these are regular, comparative and superlative forms, but like there are some irregular comparative and superlatives, those you have to learn, and these are common adjectives are having completely irregular comparative and superlative forms. They are word like good, comparative is better, superlative best. So, it is good, better, best. Bad, worse, worst. Little, less, least. Much, more, most. Far, further, farther or furthest, farthest. So, these are the irregular comparative and superlative of these adjectives. Remember them, because we are not going to add always er or est while making comparative and superlative. So, these changes must be learned. Okay. Now, let us check what you have learnt. So, what we have learnt here? We learned rule number 2, and the rule number 2 is that when one is compared with many, we use all 3 degrees: positive, comparative and superlative. And while making positive and comparative from superlative degree, we add any other in a comparative, and we start a positive degree with the words no other here. But there is one change. When superlative is having such a word, one of the or some of the, instead of any other we take a word most other, and instead of no other we take a word very few. That is a change while making comparative and positive of superlative. When a superlative degree is having the word like one of the or some of the, then we learnt what is syllable. Syllable is a sound in a word, and we learned it because while writing er and est, when it is one syllabic or two syllabic, we use er and est while making comparative and superlative. But when it is more than 2 syllabic words, we do not use er and est, we use more in comparative and the word most in superlative degree. So, we need to know the syllables. So, we have one syllabic word, words with having only one sound, 2 syllabic and more 3 or more syllabic. When a word is an adjective is 3 or more than 3 syllable, then we use more before an adjective and most before an adjective in superlative degree. Okay. Here we have also learned that there are some irregular, comparative and superlative, like good becomes better and best in superlative, better in comparative and best in superlative. So, you can do one thing, pause the video for some time and write down these all regular and irregular, comparative and superlative. They will help you while changing degrees. Okay friends. Now, here I have provided an exercise of 10 questions. If possible, pause the video and write down all the questions and solve them. If you have any problem while answering, you can WhatsApp me or you can call me. Okay friends, till then have a good day. Bye. Okay, thank you.